Yo, not the holy sword! Yo, is that intro not fire? Whew. I've been waiting so long to drop that intro on you guys. I dropped it in my latest Q&A 1,000 subscriber special, but I know not all y'all saw it. But this is the new intro. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty damn badass if you ask me. Anyways, it's Labor Day. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I hope everybody has a great day. But still, we gotta get this God of High School reaction out. It's actually 10:33 and it just dropped. Now last week, my boy Mori was not playing around. He hit the classic Goku pose when he's just like, my dude was pissed. Mori original. The hand-to-hand combat, he fed those two suckers the hands. That was hype. I don't know if it can get better than this, but somebody commented down below and said the director said that episode 10 is it. Man, I'm sure it's going to be great, but I don't know how it's going to be better than last week's episode, because last week was full of hand-to-hand combat, emotions. I love when characters get serious, and his angry face reminded me of Goku so much, because you know he's an easygoing character, kind of goofy character, but when it's time to get serious, he gets serious. So I'm excited to see how it can get more hype than that. But episode 10, titled Oath, meaning, let's get into it. Loses balance. He'll be knocked off balance. Oh no. Real serious. Yo! Did he unlock his bomb power? Why did that technique look familiar? Sang. Park. Mujin. I want to see him go, man. I want to see him fight. Yo! They're about to... Okay, about to say the commissioners are gonna stop them. Baka. sword? He's bringing the holy sword down on the city? What? dropped him to his knees? He's bad at close combat. Stopped. He canceled it out. Yo, Mori's probably gonna awaken his power in this. He has to. Yo, does my man have the shower gun that he can learn other people's techniques? Hans? My dude is jamming while this is all going on. That is crazy. A rapid fire. That's what I was thinking. He's basically coaching him through this. Like, he wants him to get stronger and unlock his potential. My dude, the commissioners. Three? Tekken!
君に一つお願いがあるんだ。
What the hell is Ninetales doing in here?
でも僕も負けてられないんだ。
GP がマイナス 1？
これはどういうことだ。この力は鍵は目覚めた。
The first thing I want to say is whoever commented on last week's video saying that the director said that episode 10 was it, they were right, because that episode, man, we saw some big time players finally face off, and we learned quite a bit here. Man. First off, I didn't expect, I think his name's Liliipo. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. I didn't expect him and his team to fight Mori and his team this fast. But I see where this is going. I see what's going to happen, or I have a prediction. So we get some backstory to Liliipo. I'm sorry, I'm just going to call him Park. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the name. We get some backstory. We get to kind of see what his resolve is, why he's fighting, what he's fighting for. And it's, you know, one of his teammates was beaten pretty badly by Jeggle, you know, I don't know, some time ago, and she can't, you know, do martial arts anymore, and that was somebody he really cared about. So that's why we saw him beating up Jeggle to a pulp, just beating the hell out of him an episode or two ago. So he wants to win, so he can, I'm assuming because he wants to heal her. I'm assuming that's his motive. So we have him and his team, his resolve. Then we also have Jin and company. We see clips to, or a flashback to Park Mujin talking to Han, Mira, and Jin, saying basically what Nox is up to, and you know, he's like, don't even think about trying anything because you three are weak. And Jin's over here thinking, it's like, I will save my grandfather at all costs. I'll win this tournament, because Park basically told him, if you win the tournament, I'll give you guys some intel. So we got Jin and company. We got their resolve up against Park and company's resolve, and it's kind of a clash of emotions here. And obviously Park, or Liliipo, has some ties with Jin because, you know, he was pretty close to Taijin when he was younger, and Taijin was like, hey, take care of my grandson for me, teach him a thing or two. So that was exciting to see. It was exciting to learn the backstory. And while this is going on, this whole battle, we finally get to see Park Mujin. We finally get to see him in action. Now he's taken on, which I'm assuming is the leader of Nox. I could be wrong. Maybe that's just one of the higher commanders, I guess you could say, but I'm assuming he's the leader. We see him taking him on, and Park has his hands full. This guy from Nox is not to be trifled with. Like, my dude is just, he looks sadistic and powerful. So we learn during one of the flashbacks that Nox only supports one god, and they don't support any other god, or anybody that uses borrowed power from other gods they want to take out. They don't want anybody else taking borrowing powers from their god as well. So one god, and that's it. And anybody else, they're going to destroy or take out. So we see our dude from Nox bring out the Holy Sword again, and he plans on taking it out on the city. He's like, this tournament isn't enough, Park, to basically bring out the key, and needs a bigger catalyst. So my dude is talking complete destruction of the city. He wants to decimate everybody in that city. And Park's like, you think I didn't know what you were going to try to do? So Park, you know, brings out, I'm assuming, his borrowed power, and he's trying to like hold off the Holy Sword. And he seems to be struggling. He's holding it back, but he's struggling. The guy from Nox is not. I think his name's Sane. He's kind of just like, this ain't going to work, dude. But then we get a member of the Six, who I was assuming was going to participate because the way they've been talked up, it's like the Six are pretty strong. I don't know if they're stronger than Park, Mugen or not, but they're pretty badass. So we get a member of the Six, and my dude's like, it's time to dance, guys. And this dude is just like, just jamming while this is going on. I'm like, what is going on, dude? Like, you're not scared at all? He's like, this is a party to him. So he ends up, he has a national treasure, and I don't know what exactly it is, but this dude started pulling out all these types of firepower, guns, arrows. My dude is going rapid mode, like just straight rapid on them, and he's like chilling, like nonchalant. And then he uses his borrowed power, or more of his borrowed power, against Nox and company, because they ultimately, God comes out and is pushing down on the Holy Sword, and that's too much for Park to handle. So that's when the member of the Six joins in. And ultimately, they fend off Nox and company, or fend off the Holy Sword. The battle's not over, but they fend that off. And while this is going on, we see the commissioners fighting, taking on the Nox members. By the way, the commissioners, at first I didn't care about them, but they are pretty badass. I'm telling you, I like the commissioners. I really do. So they fend that off, and Park kind of falls to the ground a little bit, because it took a lot out of him. And while that's going on, I'm gonna pan back over to Mori, and the fight between Mori and Ippo, or Lilipo, or whatever his name is. So that fight's going on, and during the whole fight, it was kind of like Park was teaching him, like, these are your flaws. How are you gonna fix them? You need to fix them now. And he was kind of coaching him through it, which it very much seems like it. And then it even got stated by one of the members, like, it's like he's coaching him, which essentially he was. So why did no one tell me that my guy, Mori, had a damn Sharingan and could copy other people's techniques? He's like, he uses Mira's technique. Flaw number 1, conquered. He uses Han's technique. Flaw number 2, conquered. And then he says, like, flaw number 3, working on it. So that was crazy. So while this is going on, obviously Park starts to lose, and he's like having flashbacks to Taichin. He's like, your grandson is really strong. But unfortunately, he's like, I have my own reason for fighting. I can't lose here. And then it seems like he uses his borrowed power, or whatever it was. He had some type of awakening, and Park and the member of Nox, they're all like, Nani? Like, what's going on? The ki has awakened, and my guy comes out like kind of transformed, kind of like the Nine Tails. He had like a little inner monologue, and he's kind of transformed into like a kind of a beast looking thing. And he's like, I can't lose here. And that's where the episode ends. And it's just crazy to me, because I'm like, they're all like, this is the ki. The ki has awoken. But we still have another round of fights. We still got to see Jeggle and company. So I'm obviously not sold on him being the official ki. I feel like it's obviously Mori. So I don't know what's going to happen here. And yeah, I'm like, dude, how is Mori going to get out of this? Like I stated before, in this battle, it's going to have to be Lipo's going to push him to the edge, and he's going to have to unlock his borrowed power if he wants to win this fight. Because if not, he's not going to win with just his Taekwondo. I can tell you that right now. My dude looks OP. Everybody's like, what is this power? This has to be the fight where Mori unlocks his borrowed power if he is going to win. This has to be the fight. There's no way he's getting out of this. So, bravo to the production company, the studio, for this episode. It was pretty damn hype. 2 more episodes left. I cannot wait to see what happens. I just want to make a prediction now. I want to go back and say Mori's going to come out of this one somehow winning. And then when he fights Jeggle, when they take on Jeggle's team, it's going to be Mori versus Jeggle. And then Han's going to versus that girl that was beating up people in the bathroom last week because she was bored. But comment down below your thoughts on the episode. Comment down below what you think is going to happen. There's 2 episodes left. That's sad. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you're new here, as always, make sure you Mori original that subscribe button. I'm the Bearded Saiyan. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.